Hello. Today we have a guest speaker named Sam Calvin. He's going to introduce us Operation Lifesaver.
Operation Lifesaver is Georgia's statewide railroad and safety education program. Um, Focuses today are while railroad safety matters, how Operation Lifesaver works, and its impacts in Georgia. We all drive, walk, cycle near train tracks. Safety awareness saves lives. Injuries and deaths at railroad crossings are often preventable, according to the Federal Railroad Administration. Thousands of injuries and deaths are caused yearly by railroad crossings. This is according to the Federal Railroad Administration. The impact of death and injury on families is something most of us have experienced. Most people consider railroad crossings, most people encounter railroad crossings daily. Georgia has been Georgia began Operation Lifesaver in 1974, adapting the program to incorporate local transportation patterns, according to GOHS. Operation Lifesaver has used a three-pronged approach of education, enforcement, and engineering, led by Ron Colvin, my grandfather, Georgia's traffic safety engineer from 1980 to 1993. He led Operation Lifesaver to reduce fatalities in railroad crossings. In 1972, National Operation Lifesaver launched across 48 states. In 1974, Georgia joins the program. In 1980 to 1993, Ronald Colvin leads the enforcement. In 1987, began the Stop, Look, and Listen campaign, a campaign in schools and commercials. From 1989 and 1992, Ron Colvin led efforts to address high-risk crossings and make engineering upgrades. Operation Lifesaver increased its influence in school programs and police enforcement. Education programs began teaching Stop, Look, and Listen to students and in media campaigns. Law enforcement increased enforcement of Georgia Law 40-6-140, which requires all people to stop and listen at trains and railroad crossings that have no lights or gates. Operation Lifesaver shows immeasurable success by reduced fatalities, improved public awareness, using data-driven actions. As you can see on this chart shows the percentage of increase. So fatality reduction would be 90%. Public awareness would be 85% instead of useless numbers that don't include percentages. Only four deaths out of 107 crossing accidents statewide. So you can see that there's been a massive reduction according to these statistics. The statistics demonstrate a strong statewide impact from the policies of Operation Lifesaver. Data collection has been important to all of Operation Lifesaver. 100% of railroad crossings collisions are tracked today. This data has been used in engineering safer railroad crossings and a reduction of deaths and injuries. The outcome of Operation Lifesaver has resulted in more funding from the Georgia legislature and corporation groups to increase reduction of deaths in high-risk areas. Now, how can you help? Operation Lifesaver requests that you obey Law 40-6-104, which states that you have to stop at all railroad crossings and stop, look, and listen. You can also take the Operation Lifesaver pledge by using the QR code you see on my slide. Remember that small actions equal saving lives and impact many families. Join the Operation Lifesaver today.
All right. That went very well.